Hiya! So then, I'm Northern Irish, and in Northern Ireland we have these traditional foodstuffs which have complicated long names and very drawn out histories. We have things like the caramel square, a bun made from caramel, usually cut into a square. We also have the Malteser square, a bun made out of Maltesers, usually cut into a square. Sometimes we throw a curveball and do triangles. As I say, we've thought long and hard about these names. Today I'm going to make my favourite Northern Irish Traybake. Again, we've thought long and hard about the name. 15s. Because you take the first ingredient, digestive biscuits, and you count 15 of them into the food processor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because, you know, they're called 15s. We've thought long, we've thought hard, but we decided 15s was a good name. Yeah, you pulse those till they're crumbs. Pulse them 15 times until their crumbs works for me. If you don't have a food processor and you want to make them the very traditional way, you can do that part with a rolling pin. That's fun. Takes something to stress and some aggression and all of those good things. So there we have it. 15 crumbed biscuits. Then we get some marshmallows. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder where I'm going with this. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Big squishy ones. And then you cut your marshmallows into 4 and you sort of have to rip those a wee bit to put them into the biscuit mix. There we go. Yes, yes, I know. Heston has got an illustrious TV career out of, you know, describing the long drawn out history of things. I don't really know the history of 15s. I do know that every single person in Northern Ireland pretty much loves them. It's actually quite a contentious issue. Perhaps more so than flags or politics or anything like that. Because traditionally they have walnuts in. Walnuts, I ask you? I have never heard of such a thing until relatively recently. So my version does not have walnuts in. I do not know where these walnut ideas come from. But you know, sounds like it could work. Some people don't like cherries because some people are crazy people. And these people sometimes put in Maltesers. But in traditional Northern Irish cooking, the Maltesers are saved for the Malteser square. Not for the 15 crazy people. That is like a whole other ball game you're onto there. A whole other kettle of fish. I mean, what will they be doing next? I mean, really, they'll be making like chips with like fancy reductions of gravy. Not like chip shop packet gravy, which is what should be in chips and gravy if you're in Northern Ireland. Just FYI. They'll be battering artisan sausages. That's what happens when you start putting Maltesers into a 15. You start getting bourgeois notions about battering artisan sausages. I bet. If you've never heard of battered sausage, seriously, come visit sometime. I will buy you one, and it shall be delicious. Yes. So yes, contentious issue about cherries and marshmallows and walnuts and all of these things. It's hard living in Northern Ireland. So I don't know why anybody has any time to fight about politics or religion or flags or what side of the street they walk on or when they walk on that side of the street or any of these things. I am too busy thinking about walnuts in the 15s and how much this might revolutionise my life and what I could do and I mean, what would happen if I put 14 marshmallows in? Disaster. I don't know. I just don't know. But what I do know is that if you sort of fluff the marshmallow up as you chop, then you have a nice, well mixed mixture. Yes. Otherwise, you just end up with one clumpy lump. Then you get cherries. I'm making this video, folks. Cherries belong in 15s. Crazy cherry haters out there. Totes crazy cherry haters. Now, for those of you who have never made a 15, guess how many of these you might need? That's right. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Look at that. This brand have exactly 15 cherries in a packet. That's clever. Half the cherries and throw them into the bowl. Cherries. Who doesn't like cherries? Weird people don't like cherries. People that can't be trusted don't like cherries. The kind of people who don't like cherries probably don't like battered sausages. Crazy people. For other contentious food issues in Northern Ireland, see, should a pasty have meat in it or not? A pasty, and I can't believe I have to explain this to you people, is like something you get in a chip shop. We like chip shops in Northern Ireland. And some of them are like kind of sausage meaty, battered, all good. Some of them are like potato and onion, like in a sort of burger patty, deep fried, both good. Don't quite know where I stand on this issue. I'm a pasty fence sitter. Probably says something about me. Oh well. Cherries. Cut, added. We're nearly done. Then you get a tin of condensed milk. And you struggle to open it. Yes. Here's one I made earlier. Not. Dumpty 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 dum. So one tin, which is 397 grams of condensed milk. There you go. Add that. Bring this over here. Get a spatula. That is really organised. And just scrape that out. Delicious. And then you just mix it up. It doesn't take long. Think about chip shops. Think about caramel squares. Think about the way your granny did things. Think about the fact that you have such strong opinions on cherries. Wonder what happened to your life. All of these good things. Now, then you will have something that looks like probably the most revolting thing you've ever seen. Excellent. Yeah. You get some greaseproof paper. A sheet of greaseproof paper. You get a handful of coconut, desiccated coconut, and you put a handful of it and sprinkle it along a piece of paper. I'm just going to see if I can get you seeing this. Yes, there we go. Kind of bright light. But coconut just goes all along right to the edges. Okay, maybe another little bit. Then you get your mixture. You scrape scrape it out of the bowl. Onto the coconut. And you push it into a log shape. A log shape. Lols. Lolly, lolly, lolly. And then you kind of flip it over just to make sure that everything is nice and, well, loggy. And then you get another handful of coconut and you make sure that underneath has got plenty of coconutty covering, like so. Delicious. Give hands wash and you dry. And then you just sort of roll up your paper, like so. Push it again. Unwrap this. Make sure that there's enough coconut, which there isn't on this end. And one last side, which doesn't have any coconut, is here. This is like the fiddliest part of it all, I promise, apart from that counting part. And there we go, all covered in coconut. Go along, and then just kind of screw up the end, like a little cracker. A cracker of confectionery-based joy. Go and put this in the fridge. For at least 2 hours. And at that time, I'll show you what you can do. So, after 2 hours, you'll have something that looks a little bit like this, as in not particularly attractive. What you do is you slice it into slices about the thickness of your thumb. And then you will have some delicious 15s that look like this and taste amazing. And I think that's one of the few fronts in Northern Ireland in which united we stand, except for the whole cherry debate, the walnut debate, the Malteser thing. Okay, you enjoy them anyway. Bye!